Hey everyone, welcome back. Bigelow Reviews here. I am Brent Bigelow, and I have a new review for you, and that is Samm Henshaw's debut album, Untidy Soul. So Samm comes from London, England. This is his debut album, like I mentioned, but this isn't his first forte into music. He's been in the music game for a while now. He's been releasing music, releasing EPs and stuff since 2015. He's been touring a lot. In fact, I actually got to see him in 2020 as one of the opening acts for Alan Stone in 2020. There's some pictures of it for you right here. I went and saw him right before the world shut down and freaked out and changed forever of March 2020. Like right when COVID happened and right when COVID was huge and like I said, shut down. So I got to see my last concert like a week before the world shut down, which is pretty exciting. I guess. Exciting is the wrong word. But Samm's been touring with a bunch of other artists other than Alan Stone, who's one of my favorite artists in that soul genre. He's toured with Chance the Rapper. He's toured with James Bay. And those few have been really instrumental in his career and like finding his fan base. One of the songs that really made him popular and really famous was the song Church. Featuring Earth Gang, which is awesome. It has some clapping parts in it. Basically, if your song has a lot of clapping parts, it's going to be famous and popular. So that song was awesome when I saw him live, and it's still a great track now. When it comes to Untidy Soul, this album has like a 90s hip-hop tinge to it with a little bit of like a classic soul, R&B, blues thing going on throughout the tracks. Samm's rough and gruff voice, it sounds eerily familiar. There's a few acts that I will talk about later on that kind of have the same vibe and same sound as he does, that echoes off of the 2000s. But going into this, I was really excited because I do like Samm Henshaw. I got to meet him after that concert. I talked to him for a little bit. And he's a great dude, awesome guy. So I was very much excited about an album when it came out. And once I listened to it a few times, the more I listened to it, slowly less and less I started to enjoy it. Not to say the album's not any good, but just listening to it over and over again, the songs start to melt together in your head, and there's nothing that really stands out that's worth noting. Which comes to be kind of a common issue with today's like R&B soul type songs. A lot of them kind of have like they're stuck in their own ways and they're rigid and they're like, we can't change. But then you have artists like FKA Twigs, who dropped an awesome album this year. You have Frank Ocean, who are all in this R&B field. You have Brent Faiyaz, you have Sonder, all these guys that are in the same field, but like their music's so experimental and so different that it makes artists like Samm Henshaw and Alan Stone, all of them sound like they're outdated and they're just not with the rest of the pack, and these other people put their music out in front of them just because how different and how experimental R&B has gotten. But like I said, I don't want that to like hinder your listening of this album. It's just worth noting. But starting off with the album, it has some pretty good interludes throughout. The first track is an interlude. But the first song on here is Thoughts and Prayers. This is one of my favorite songs off of the album. It talks about how the world needs changing and how we need to fix things. How we can have thoughts and prayers all the time. We comment it in people's Facebook posts, but like, how much does it actually help anything when you say, "Oh, thoughts and prayers to your cousin passing," or thoughts and prayers to your cause, or if you actually cared and wanted to make some change, maybe you should put forth an effort into doing that, which I think is a great message. The following track, Grow, is another awesome song about staying in love with your partner and staying connected and working through those hard times to make yourself grow more in love with the person that you're with. It's an awesome song with a great meaning behind it. The song is sweet. The string section in it just really sends home the message of love and affection. It's amazing how instruments can make you feel certain things when you listen to them in like a deeper context. Especially reading the lyrics on the song, it really sends that message home a lot stronger. And then this is where I think the album kind of takes a bit of a left turn. I know the song was a single going into the album, but I was not a big fan of the song Chicken Wings. I'm not a big fan of songs that are all about like food and stuff. Listen, I'm a medium-sized guy. I like me some food and I like me some music, but where the two come together, I'm not a fan of. This song's definitely better than Kanye West's Chick-fil-A, but this song has some pretty lame lyrics and pretty lame lines in it, that's for sure. One of the lines are, You keep it spicy like hot sauce. Like what? Ugh. Don't chew more than you can take. I'm craving something good, baby. That's like some really cringy food bars. Turns out this song was actually written a little bit by Anderson .Paak. Surprisingly, I wonder if it's a song that like he wrote and like passed on to somebody, and then it ended up in Samm's hands. I wonder how that all happened, but yeah, some of the lyrics on here are kind of cringe. That's for damn sure. The one line on here that I do stand behind is no ice in my lemonade. Listen, I'm a no ice guy. If you put ice in my drink, we're gonna have to fight. Ice is a conspiracy. The drinks come out cold. You don't need ice. Why put ice in a drink? It just waters it down, makes it taste not as good, and you just get less. You just get less drink. It's stupid. I don't like it. If it comes out warm, then put some ice in it. But like, listen, this is 2022. We got technology. Coca-Cola comes out cold. I don't need ice in my Coca-Cola. Same in my Baja Blast. I don't need ice in it. All right, it comes out cold. Keep your ice in your container, not in my glass. Can't believe I'm ranting about ice in an album review. The another song on here that I really do like is 816. 8.16, however you want to pronounce it. But this song is screaming John Legend. It's also begging for a Kanye West bar. This sounds like something out of like 2000s hip hop, even with like the little bit that sounds like a sample in the chorus. I don't know if it is a sample for sure, but it sounds like that it should be. It's from something. I don't know what, but it works. The song it's top notch. I like it. And then another song on here, Love by You, is another sweet love song. It kind of doesn't go anywhere. It kind of just goes. There's a really nice little talking piece in the beginning about Sam talking about something that his loved one does that he really appreciates and finds meaning in. And then like I was mentioning about the interludes, another awesome interlude on here I really like. It's probably one of my favorite ones I've heard in an album in a while. It's called Water Break, where it's like, hey, don't forget to drink some water. And it's like a half an hour song with like some like elevator jazz in the background. It's kind of cute. It's sweet. By this point in the album, I'm kind of over listening to it. There's a song called Enough that's on here. It's pretty decent. It kind of rings the same message as the track previous about, you know, trying to work hard enough, trying to be enough. But yeah, at this point, you've pretty much heard everything that Samm Henshaw has to offer on this album. It kind of drops off from there with being a few more tracks left and a few more singles that we've already heard. But yeah, I'm not feeling too crazy about this album. I'm very excited what comes next, and hopefully there's something better on the horizon. But I'm feeling a 42 on this project. Yeah, but what do you think? Put your score down in the comments below. Hit this like button, subscribe, share this with your friends, and put all your other comments down below in the comments section, because that's where you're supposed to do that stuff. Follow me on Twitter at Bigelow Reviews or at72BrentNerd27 on Twitter, and I will see you guys in the next video. Biggie out.